I hear so much about family values these days, and I feel like the focus is wrong. Seems like all the focus is on the dynamic of the family, whether it's traditional or untraditional. But there's so many children in this world that need loving homes. There's so many people who are unable to have children who have so much love to give. Who are we to say what the appropriate dynamic is within a family? What the focus should be on family values is respecting one another, loving one another, caring for one another, building each other up, providing guidance, doing things for each other. It doesn't matter what it is. Just being there, lending an ear is important when it comes to family. Those are values that we need to have. We need to have truth and honesty in our families. We need to make sure that people feel that they can speak up, that their voices matter. They matter. We have to stop allowing our families to disintegrate. I said in the beginning of all this, when I started making these videos, that I would tell my truth, and this is my truth. This is how I feel. Some of you may not agree with me, and I'm okay with that. But this is how I see things. And I feel like so many families are losing exactly that, their families. They're losing their way. They're putting things in front of their families. They're putting things like their jobs, their money, their things, their egos. It's me, 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 me all day long in the world that we're living in nowadays. And that's something we're missing. We need to have the we in our family again, the us. You know, a family overall, no matter what it consists of, is important. And it's important to work at it. We can't just say, well, they're family. They're always going to be family. They're always going to be there. Because I'm here to tell you, that's not the case. We often put these walls up in anger, and we block out family members, and they move on with their lives without us. And we make people feel less than. We make them feel unimportant because it's a me world, all about me. And we have to get better at communicating, being honest with each other, truthful, having open communications. We have to lift each other up, hold each other up, love each other no matter what. We have to accept each other for our faults because we all have them. We have to take time out of our day just to say I love you to the people that matter to us. Call them, text them, email them, do something on social media, whatever it takes. But make sure you're reaching out to them on a regular basis. It takes nothing to send out a message at all. And it makes a huge difference in a person's life. It really does. Somebody could be having a really bad day, but get a nice message left for them just saying, hey, I'm calling just to say I love you. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm not calling you because I need something or want something. We have to get out of the habit of that being the only reason we call people. And I see that so frequently. Don't get a call from somebody for a long time, then you get a call, and it's because they need something from you. And I don't mind helping people, and I truly encourage helping other people, but it's a difference between, you know, it's the approach people take. I don't want to feel like that's the only reason you have anything to do with me. It's because it's something I can give you. I want to feel like you love me and need me in your life just because of who I am, not what I can give you. And this happens a lot. A lot of family members get shoved to the side, made to feel less than, made to feel unloved, unwanted. And that's not acceptable. We have to stop the violence in families. We have to put more importance on keeping our family dynamics together, keeping the love alive. You know, just for me as an example, my family is very broken. And I call on all of them today, my aunts, my uncles, my siblings, my cousins, whether we are half siblings, half cousins, step siblings, step cousins, it does not matter. We are all family, and we all need to love each other more. Put more effort into keeping our family together instead of watching it deteriorate every single generation, every single day. I'm watching our family just wither away. There is no connection anymore, and it makes me sad. I hate to see that before I go, I'm not going to see us come together cohesively as a family without holding those grudges, without making somebody feel less than, without arguing all the time about silly things, without making mountains out of molehills. I mean, that happens quite frequently in my family. We have to be better than this. We have to start working together. That is the only way this world is going to get better. It starts in our families. Love spreads from there. If you've got love in your family, you got love in your heart, the world will get better because it spreads. Just as quick as hatred spreads, so does love. And I feel like hatred is winning out. And whether you're religious or not, that's once, that has nothing to do with this. It just happens to do with simple human nature. We are losing our way. We have to protect our elderly. We have to protect our children. We have to protect our families. We have to be better. We have to. And if we don't, who is? Where is this world going to go? What is going to happen to our future generations? Is there not going to be a family dynamic anymore where you're over there and I'm over here and that's the way it's always going to be? We don't need to communicate. We don't need to have that connectivity with each other. We're just family. That's not important. Yes, it is important, people. Whether I'm speaking to my family or anybody else, that is important. Put family first in everything you do. Every action you take, everything you do needs to be with your family in mind. Is this good for me and my family? Is this the right thing? If we see things that are being done wrong, we need to start speaking up. We can't have a blind eye when we see one of our family members being mistreated. We can't turn a blind eye to that. We can't turn a blind eye to any kind of mistreatment. We can't turn a blind eye to people that are suffering in our family, whether it be through depression or drugs alcohol, whatever it may be. We have to take a stand together, lift each other up, help each other be the best we can be. I love all of you. Thank you.